Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hungus 712, and I know what you guys are probably thinking. It's been a really long time since I've actually uploaded a commentary, and I agree, it has been a really long time. I've been live streaming more often lately, just because, to be honest with you guys, it's a little easier to live stream. I prefer doing videos, but getting a solid gameplay, and with all my studying and been working a lot of overtime lately too, so that's kind of hurt me on making videos, but just in case you guys were curious, that's why I haven't been uploading videos as often as I used to. But like I said, I will get back on that again because, like I said, I do like doing my commentaries better than live gameplay because, well, when you guys watch me play live, there will be one or two matches at least in there that aren't top-notch gameplays. But anyways, for all you guys that think, I know I shouldn't say all you guys probably think this. I know some of you probably think that I never have a bad game. I get my ass kicked this game. I actually, my stats are actually pretty good. We're playing on MW3 in case you were wondering. Of course, Terminal came up, so I figured this would be the perfect map to talk about what I'm going to talk about. But I'm using the M16, my favorite gun in Modern Warfare 3. I end up, I think, dropping 40 kills. I'm playing against three really, really good players on the other team. I think they were all in a party together because I played like 3 matches with them back to back to back. I think this was the last one we all played together. Then I think 2 of them left, and one of the guys I got on my team, he dropped a Moab, so he was going off. But anyways, this game we just get wrecked. Basically, we don't have any map control, so that's why you don't see me jumping on flags here, and not to mention I'm by myself, so there's really no point in taking a flag by yourself. But like I said, anyways, in the background, this is not a victorious gameplay. This is me getting my ass handed to me. So if you wonder, are all my videos that I record, are they all flawless wins and, 50-2 game? No, they're far from it. So, like I said, but I think you guys will still like the gameplay. You'll see me, I knew from the start, before this match started, I knew that I wasn't going to win this match. Not to mention, I've noticed a lot lately on these older Call of Duties, and I don't know if it's with Modern Warfare Remastered getting ready to come out, but it seems like every match is almost a game battles match, which is fine. Of course, I know you guys know I like trying hard and getting some solid gameplays for you guys, but sometimes it's nice to get on and just mess around with your buddies. But it seems like unless I have Junior and a couple other people playing with me, it's hard to win a lot of these matches just because everybody's in a squad just sweating real bad. So, but anyways, I figured. A side note too, guys, before I get into what I'm going to talk about. Sorry for the long intro here, going on at 3 minutes here, but I am getting some gameplay up, doing a lot of recording and gameplays for my year-end review of Black Ops 3, just in case you guys are curious what I kind of think about Black Ops 3. I'll definitely let you guys know in the commentary. That'll be coming up here pretty soon. I figured I'd wait a few more weeks, maybe, or maybe not. We'll see if you guys want the Black Ops 3 upload a little early. I can definitely do that. But I figured I'd do a year-end review on the game, kind of let you guys know what my overall opinion was of the game throughout all the patches, the DLC, the weapon supply drop shit, just all that. And I think you guys will be surprised what I have to say about it. I really do. But anyways, getting back to what I wanted to talk to you guys today about, I just wanted to have, I guess, kind of an off-the-cuff discussion of Infinite Warfare, and I think Infinite Warfare is, I think it's going to be a pretty good, or I think it's going to be a better game than a lot of people think it's going to be. I do think there are some problems, and I'll get into that too. Just watching some of the gameplays that I have, and I think I was watching something on Reddit the other day. I think somebody was uploaded a gameplay of somebody over in Germany playing a really good player. I think he's a pro over there playing it, and the game does remind me a lot of Black Ops 3. That's one thing, of course, we knew right before we got the multiplayer reveal that the game was going to function a lot like Black Ops 3 did. And for some people, that'll be a really good thing, and for some people, they're not going to like it. Now, of course, somebody like me, and I think Junior feels this way too, and Quinn and Seth, and a few other buddies of mine too. If I'm reading them right as I usually can, most of us are just looking forward to an old-fashioned Call of Duty, getting back to a realistic game that you can connect with. And that's, like I said that in actually one of my uploads a couple months ago. I ended up saying that basically the problem I have with the advanced shooters, I just can't connect with them. You know, I don't have any real weapons. There aren't real locations. There's not realistic maps. It's just a bunch of made-up shit thrown together. You know, you have weapons that kind of resemble stuff, I guess. The KN-44 would have been like the AN, or it didn't function or handle like the AN, but, you know, it would have been an AK variant of a gun. Of course, you had the M8 back, which I'm trying to remember what the real name of the M8 is. It's like the XG or XM something. It was a prototype weapon. It never came into production, but they made a few of them. So that was a real gun from Black Ops 2, of course. Like I said, it never came into production, but just guns like that. And the Pharaoh, the VMP, the Kuda. The Kuda, I guess, would be like the MP, or not the MP40, sorry, the MK5 from Black Ops 1. So, but that's one of the big problems I've had, you know, with the futuristic stuff, is that it's just hard to relate to. It's hard to connect with. I guess when I get on and play Call of Duty, I understand even in these old games you have drop shotting, you have jump shotting, which isn't the most realistic thing. I do it every once in a while. Usually I rely on map positioning to try to outdo my opponent, just because typically I use an assault rifle, so I don't really have to jump around and drop shot and stuff, even though I do occasionally. It's more for sub players, real aggressive players, but I guess with the new games, if I imagine myself as a soldier out in the field of battle, and I'm shooting somebody, I can't think to jump, boost, dash, and slide left or right to win a gunfight. To me, it doesn't make sense. My brain doesn't function that way. I don't think that way. And like I said, I think that's one of the big problems with the futuristic Call of Duties. Now, Infinite Warfare, from what I could tell from the movement system and from what a few of the pros, if I remember correctly, said, I get on the COD competitive Reddit a lot, so I read what they post a lot. If I remember correctly, I don't think you can hover and stuff like you can in Black Ops 3. If you guys ever watch me, or if you guys play Black Ops 3, you probably already know this. If you kind of tap the jump button a few times in midair, you can basically kind of float there for a few seconds, and it kind of throws people off. It screws them up on the shot. I think in Infinite Warfare, the way it was described is that your jump is almost like a moonshot. You jump really high and slow and kind of sideways. You can't like hover in the air. You don't have Afterburner, which I think will be a nice thing. When I first started playing Black Ops 3, I didn't use Afterburner in a lot of those things that I did. Just because like I said, I was getting accustomed to the game and I was coming from Advanced Warfare, which I never really did master the movement on AW. Now I'm a little bit better when I hop on it, but still, Advanced Warfare was just so fast and chaotic. But I think the movement system's going to be a bit slower in some ways, which will help players more like me who play more methodically and with an assault rifle and things like that, which I think will be a good thing for the community. I think the closer we get to boots on the ground, the better, the more exciting it's going to be, the more, like I said, it's just going to feel better for a lot of us older veterans of Call of Duty. I guess I really shouldn't say I'm an older veteran. I started in Black Ops 2, but I think, like I said, the closer we get to boots on the ground, I think the better the game's going to be. I do think Sledgehammer's going to take us back to that. We'll see if I'm right. Again, I have no basis on that. It's just a gut feeling. I think with all the hate and the backlash Advanced Warfare got, I just don't think they're going to do AW2. Just a gut feeling, but we'll see. Also, the guns. The guns look phenomenal in the game. I will say that. The aesthetics of the guns in Infinite Warfare look phenomenal. They look crispy. They look nice. They do. And you can tell there's a lot of guns that are basically versions of guns from MW3, Ghosts, a couple of the other Infinity Ward games, just with different names. Like the Vector, I think it was called the Karma, which, of course, if you guys watch competitive Call of Duty, you'll know that's one of the greatest Call of Duty pros ever is Karma. And, of course, that's all I could think of when I heard the name of that gun. I'm excited to see the Vector come back, but we will see if it's overpowered. I don't think it'll be overpowered. I think Drifter said the new game, you don't really have any 3-shot kill weapons with headshot multipliers. Basically, everything's a 4 or 5-shot kill, which, you know, I'm okay with that. I actually didn't mind the meltiness of Call of Duty Ghosts just because, again, it's more realistic to me. Basically, positioning won you gunfights in Call of Duty Ghosts, whereas, you know, with some of the other games, it was more about, you know, staying on target or depending on what gun you were using, so things like that. And I think map positioning makes the game more realistic, and that's one of the reasons I enjoyed Ghosts. But we won't have to worry about that, so I think that is a good thing for the community, because I think that's what caused the slow gameplay in public matches and pro games. Ghost actually ran very fast. It was a very fast-paced, twitchy shooter. But I do think that'll be good. And the maps. I think the maps are going to be the biggest thing with Infinite Warfare, and I think that's what hurt Black Ops 3 the most. I think Black Ops 3 would have been a little bit more well-received from the community if the maps would have been stronger. Other than Stronghold, Fringe, Hunted, it was okay. I didn't mind Hunted. I actually enjoyed that for TDM. I think that was a good TDM map. Maybe one or two others, but I mean, to be honest with you, I think those are the two main ones there. Fringe, Stronghold, and maybe Hunted in there. Otherwise, I really didn't care for the maps in Black Ops 3. And like I said, I'll talk more about that in the in-depth review. But I just kind of wanted to do kind of a short little off-the-cuff segment here talking about Infinite Warfare and why I think it's going to be better than what we think. Again, I think there's going to be some balancing issues that they got to fix. In case you guys didn't see too, there's a lot of different grenades. There's a black hole grenade, which I think is going to be devastating in games like Hardpoint and Domination. They're going to have to nerf the hell out of that, or something's going to have to happen, because why not just wait until everybody jumps on B and throw a black hole grenade to suck everybody in off B? But anyways, like I said, I'll talk more about that the more we get to Infinite Warfare in the beta. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, there'll be more commentaries coming out. I'll have my Black Ops 3 year in review coming out soon. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next video, and Bo out.